Today's video is a motivation to us all, especially if you are at the point of giving up when it comes to sewing and fashion designing. If you're thinking that this is so hard for me, maybe it is not for me, this is the video for you. We've all been there. Everybody has been there. They've been there, done that, and they are improving every day, every time, always. So welcome back, my beautiful fashionistas. Hope you're doing well wherever you are. If you're new here, my name is Yvonne and this channel is Yvonne Winifred UG. It's all about good vibes here. We sew, we move, we do everything. I share tutorials to you and you also share with me in the comment section. So even today, kindly share in the comment section what do you think about what I'm going to share and all about this video today, and let us start. So the number one thing why you think that sewing is so hard, it is because you are just starting out. You are a beginner. It all happens to all of us in every field, in every craft. So don't think that everything is so hard. Don't think that it is not for you. It happens to all of us. You are new to this. You don't know everything. You don't know the terms people are talking about. You don't know where to start. It seems to be complicated. But guys, I'm here to motivate you. You can do it. Just relax. Relax. And this even leads me to number two, which is practice more and more and more. So you're feeling like, this is so hard, I cannot do this, but it's just because you're not practicing enough. So you need to do more exercises, you need to do more tests here and there. Just keep on practicing. The more you practice, the more you become better. You just look at me, you guys. I started sewing when I knew nothing, like nothing. I just came from I was pursuing a diploma in fashion and designing, but I couldn't complete that course because of funds, and I decided to just come onto YouTube and learn from here because this is also a university and everything is free here. And guys, at school, at the institute, it was mostly theory. We didn't do much sewing and much practical work. It was mainly theory. So coming to start sewing, it seemed so hard. Everything was difficult. I was like, now what is this? Can I really do this? Maybe this is not for me. But when I figured things out, I decided to start with practicing more and more and more and more, a thing that I'm also telling you to do. And things started becoming easier and simpler, and it has led me to what I know now. I'm still on the journey, but at least I am somewhere. I can look at the design and I'm like, I think I can do this. I think I can try this out. And when I try things out, things come out at least perfect or correct. So practice more and more. The other thing is that when you're practicing, guys, start with simpler or easier methods. Start with easier or simpler designs. If you're just beginning out and you're seeing that a method that your tutor or your teacher or that you're learning from YouTube is hard, try out some other people's methods. Try out some other methods that you really understand. If the terms are so big, please try out something that is easier to you. If you're seeing people are sewing, designing, like they are sewing starting with pattern making, and you're like, now what are these? Start and maybe follow or learn from some people that are using free design or free cutting or cutting by freehand. So start out with simpler methods of sewing. Research, you have to do the research yourself. So research out for simpler and easier methods of sewing, and also start out with simpler and easier designs. Things will become easy to you. Sewing will become easy to you. For example, when I was starting, I was like, now I'm seeing these different types of skirts. I started with the round skirt, circle skirts, then I went to the gathers, then the pleats, simple by simple, keep implementing simple designs in your craft as you're growing. Don't just do one design just because you're starting out and because um you don't think the other things are okay for you. Just start simpler, and as you do that, you will realize that things are becoming simpler and easier for you, and that now you can do even what you thought was so complicated. The other issue, my beautiful fashionistas, is that you are comparing yourself to people who started way before you. Sometimes you might be of the same age, maybe you're all 22 or 24, maybe 27, and the other person can sew way better than you. Yet maybe you've all been in maybe at school, or you've all been in some other field that is not sewing, and then this other person comes into the sewing, or you both come into sewing, and you realize that your friend is sewing far better than you. Guys, some ladies out there, some gents out there started sewing when they were young. Some people started way back, uh, more than you, so they've gained great and more experience than you, and you will also get there. So don't compare yourself with people who started already. Just learn from them. Just say to yourself that if they can do it, I can also do it. If they can sew this perfectly, if they can do it so perfectly, I can also do it. So instead of comparing yourself with them or to them, uh, just practice so that you get better and better. You never know, you might even surpass what they are doing, or surpass what they know, and they will come and learn from you. So don't compare. You don't know their journeys. Maybe they saw day and night. I know most seamstresses and fashion designers who are great now just because they saw their moms or their dads sewings ever since they were young. So they've gained a lot of experience already. So you just need to practice more and more so that you catch them. The other reason is that you're not being patient on yourself. Please be patient. Be patient. Take one day at a time. You will reach where you want to go, but it takes a step. Take one step at a time as you're moving forward. When you find challenges, relax, rest, uh, get solutions, and then move on. It's only a forward and upward journey, no going back, no going backwards. So be patient. Sometimes it takes time. So be patient with yourself as you're practicing, as you're learning. You will get there. So fashion designing, sewing is not hard at all. It is doable. People have done it. You can do it too. Maybe you're the next great and great fashion designer that we are all waiting for. So don't give up now. You can still do it. Then lastly, I just want to say that also be specific of what you really want. Sometimes you might be somewhere doing some other stuff, yet that is not what you really want to do. You might be somewhere else comparing yourself to other people with their designs and with all that they are doing, yet that is not even what you really want to do. Maybe you want to just draw and also just create patterns, and maybe you just want to do ready to wear like me. Guys, I just love ready to wear. I just want to sew my pieces, put them somewhere so that people can come and always buy. That is what even I'm doing, guys. In most cases, I just do try out some pieces and just display them so that people can come and buy, instead of coming to me and they're like, I want this specific design here, I want this to be carved like this and the other. In most cases, these are things that take a lot of your time, and then the people don't want to pay very well. Just be specific of what you really want to do, and this will be easier to you. If you just want to specialize in only wedding gowns, just go for that. If you just want to specialize in only school uniforms, just do that. If you just want to specialize in just, adjusting and adding some things on two people's clothes, just do that. And don't complicate yourself with all these other things. Just be specific of what you really want to do. Do that, focus on that. Maybe later, if you change your mind, you can add in some other things and live life. Sewing will be simpler and easier to you. It won't be so hard. The journey will be a little bit smoother, if that word exists. Anyway, the journey will be smooth for you. So with those points, I think I'll be saving my other videos. Remember to subscribe to Yvonne Winifred Yuchi and also share more. What do you think are the reasons that are stopping many people uh, as they want to pursue fashion designing and also sewing? I love you and God loves you guys. See you. Bye.